The rain was pouring down hard, and through the curtain of water, I saw a small figure trembling. A stray dog, its fur completely soaked, sticking to its thin body, stood shivering under the storm. It barked softly, almost like a cry for help, and looked at me with eyes filled with fear and desperation. As I got closer, I realized she wasn't alone. Under a piece of rusty tin beside her were a few tiny puppies, huddled together, their little bodies shaking from the cold. They were wet, hungry, and terrified. My heart ached just looking at them. I opened my umbrella and crouched down, shielding them from the rain. From my bag, I took out some food and gently placed it in front of them. But the mother dog growled, low and warning. One puppy tried to move closer to me, and instantly, she barked and pushed it back. At that moment, I understood. She wasn't angry. She was just afraid. Afraid that I might hurt her children. That's how powerful a mother's instinct is, even in a creature so small and fragile. The rain kept falling harder, the wind colder. I could see the puppies starting to curl up, trying to find warmth in each other's bodies. If this continued, they might not make it through the night. Yesterday, I built a small shelter for a stray dog and her puppies. It wasn't much, just a corner covered with an umbrella and a few pieces of cloth, but at least it could keep them dry from the rain. This morning, I came back with food for the mother dog, but when I arrived, I was shocked. Someone had taken my umbrella. The shelter was gone. The rain had poured all night, and everything was soaked. The puppies were shivering, their tiny bodies stiff from the cold. And the mother, she was lying over them, her whole body drenched, trembling, but still trying to cover her babies with what little warmth she had left. That sight broke my heart. Her eyes looked at me, tired, but full of love and determination. Even if the world turns its back, a mother never will. I couldn't hold back my tears. I felt guilty. I wanted to help. But somehow, I let them suffer through a night like that. It made me realize doing good isn't just about intention. It's about protecting that kindness until the end. So today, I decided to rebuild their home, this time stronger. I found a large plastic crate, something that wouldn't get wet, and I covered it carefully with a new umbrella. Inside, I placed dry cloth and some warm food. When I finished, the mother dog slowly walked in, sniffed around, then gently called her puppies. One by one, they crawled back beside her, and for the first time since morning, she closed her eyes, watching them rest peacefully. I felt something deep inside me, a quiet warmth that no words could describe. Maybe love doesn't always need to be spoken. Sometimes it's just a small act of care, repeated every day, even in the rain. That night, the mother dog grew weaker and weaker. Days of hunger, cold, and exhaustion had finally taken their toll. She could barely stand, and I knew if I didn't act fast, she might not make it till morning. The doctor said her body temperature had dropped too low, and she needed 4 fluids and rest for at least 2 or 3 days. My heart sank when I thought about her puppies. They still needed milk, and she wouldn't be there for them. But then, something beautiful happened. My neighbor also had a dog who had just given birth. When I asked for help, she didn't hesitate for even a second. Her mother dog accepted the orphaned puppies right away, letting them nurse as if they were her own. Watching those tiny bodies wriggle close to a new source of warmth, I felt deeply moved. Kindness doesn't just exist in humans, it lives in animals too. Sometimes, love finds its way, even between those who were never meant to meet.
好，慢慢吃，慢慢吃。喂完，等一下我们就回家了。明天你再来喂好不好？他好开心啊，狗妈妈很开心啊，是不是很开心？以后他就是你的孩子了哦。
After a few days of rest, the mother dog finally recovered. But perhaps because she had been separated from her puppies for too long, she still seemed cautious and tense whenever she saw me. Her eyes no longer held that desperate look, but there was still fear, the kind that comes from being hurt too many times. When I brought her food, she barked and backed away, her body trembling but ready to defend herself if I got too close. The people around told me that before being abandoned, she had bitten her previous owner several times. That's why no one dared to help her anymore. In their eyes, she was just a dangerous stray, unpredictable, ungrateful, and wild. But I didn't see it that way. I saw a mother who had suffered too much, betrayed, hungry, and afraid. Every bite, every growl, was not out of cruelty, but from fear, a fear born from the world's indifference. That's why I didn't give up. I decided to build her a better shelter, safe, warm, and spacious enough for her to rest. I gathered old wooden planks and even an abandoned door someone had thrown away. Piece by piece, I rebuilt a new home for her, taller, sturdier, and strong enough to keep the rain out. I worked for half a day, drenched in sweat, my hands covered in dust. Sometimes, what we build is not just a shelter, it's a bridge between humans and trust. I laid a blanket inside, placed a bowl of food beside it, and stepped back. She didn't come over right away. She just stood there, watching me, hesitant, her body still trembling. But then, she took a step forward, slowly, carefully. She sniffed, and then began to eat, for the first time, while I was still standing there. In that moment, I understood. Healing cannot be rushed. It takes time, patience, and true empathy. Many people say stray dogs are dangerous and untrustworthy, but I believe they're simply souls who have forgotten what safety feels like. Give them a little warmth, a little patience, and they'll remember again.
进去啊，进去。没有要女孩子啊，进来。现在框，不要理你狗妈妈。哇，现在，啊，你现在也睡啊？现在在这里又宽了很多。现在也睡就可以。再来看你了，现在疫情，有时候不能过来看你，你把小孩子把宝宝照好，过来。哎呦，看出来，也回去，宝宝，回去，去照顾小孩子去，去啊，去照顾你。照顾孩子去，回去照顾他。不要咬我啊！这窝是舒服的，这个窝。来，这给你们吃，这给你吃。
With all the love and patience I had, I slowly earned the mother dog's trust. Day after day, I came to feed her, sat beside her, and spoke softly, not expecting anything in return, only hoping she would feel safe again. Soon after, she began bringing her puppies out to play. 5 tiny bodies running and tumbling in the sunlight, chasing one another with joy. Watching them, I saw hope, a new beginning. I knew that if I left them on the streets, they might never survive. So I made a decision. I would adopt them all. Each puppy got a name, a warm spot to sleep, and a bowl of its own. The house suddenly came alive, full of barking, tiny footsteps, and laughter.